God allowed me to leave Jamaica in the summer of 2023 to save my sight. Welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. My name is Kerry-Ann Thomas. Now I'm continuing from the previous video that I had done pertaining to the summer of 2023. I'm remembering a couple things that happened. I remember the doctor saying to me when I went to the specialist that they do the operation and then I think of paying the money after and all of that. That was a blessing to me. That was a serious blessing to me, you know. Even though when they told me I am to pay 6,000 US, I couldn't pay it, but God made a way, right? Because they let me know that there was a system that I could contact and they would guide me in the process and stuff like that. So that's what I did. And they helped me to pay it. I want to tell you guys something that happened to me the day before the operation though. I remember the morning, you know, Trevor came to me, he gave me money and he said, Kerry, there's a little shop up the road. Nothing really in the house to look for breakfast and stuff for you to eat and all of that. So he gave me a change and said, asked me if I can manage to go up there and stuff. So I said, sure, because I know when I go out in the sun, it's bright, right? So it's not hard for me. So I took my time and walked up the road to the store. I had everything in my mind that I'm supposed to buy. Bread and all of these things. I'm reaching at the store, guys. I can't see what me fi buy. Me I look and because of the fogginess and the darkness, I couldn't see the stuff them. So I had to go back up to the cashier. I saw 3 elderly persons, 2 lady and a man. Thanks be to God. God bless them and continue to bless them. I explained my situation to them and stuff. And this was them run up and down and help me, you know, get the things them. So because I got a bit flustered when I reached in, because I thought that because I go out in the sun and everything would have been a little bit better for me when I went into the store. But when I went into the store, it's a different story. So I got a bit flustered to the point where I forgot some of the things that I was supposed to buy. So it reminded me when I asked them for help, it reminded me of my Salvation Army friend that would always have me be in their eyes when we go out on the road to buy things and stuff like that. And I'm like, look at me now, depending on somebody to be my eye. You see your life funny? You see your life funny? Yeah, so I'm going now. I'm start laughing for myself. I Trevor me I tell him what up man thing and him I say, you're not easy, that you're not easy, you know. So one more thing happened to me after the operation. Yeah. After the operation, I went the Saturday morning for them to remove the thing off my eye and to see how well I can see. So one day the doctor took the thing off my eye and he told me to look at the numbers and stuff like that and tell him what I see and whatever. I was like so amazed because I was like, now me a couple days ago couldn't even tell what is on the board, you know? And when he said to me, what happened? Because him see me look like, you know, puzzled in my face. And he was like, what happened? What you seeing? And I said, like liquid, you know? And he said that's because it's gas they put in my eye and stuff. And the thing just looks so bright and pretty. I was able to say each letter, each word, all of these things like amazing, you know? Amazing. And he was like, it just looked like you're underwater, don't. And me say, yes, that's how I feel. No, when I was supposed to leave, these dogs, when I was supposed to leave the doctor's office, no, I couldn't get in touch with pretty girl to see if she could come and pick me up or to call a Uber for me. So I got in touch with one of Trevor other daughter, Soph. And Soph made did the call the Uber for me and stuff like that. And you know what that doctor did, guys? He was the one who took the information, everything from Sophie, and took me out when it was time for the Uber to come and pick me up. And he told me to wait a minute, and he went and he checked the number on the car, the license plate number, and told me that I could go in and everything. And let me tell you, he was the person who dealt with me on my next appointment. And him asked me if I did reach home safe. He asked me if I did reach home safe. I'm like, how many doctors do stuff like that, you know? But I know God was in all of it. No, let me tell you the joke about when me reach home, come out of the taxi. Remember saying, this was the day after the operation, when they removed the thing, gave me the eye drops and everything, tell me how to take them and all of these things. Me step out, thank God the taxi the drive gone. Feel like me I walk on cloud nine and me there in a pool. Dive right on my belly. Me tell you, when we go to the house and call Trevor and Trevor come out of here, call Trevor would be taking them, but issue them. Because he's the main person that, you know, make me reach over there and think if it wasn't for him, I would end up over Philly. Because I didn't know anybody else. We end up calling him and I tell him, oh, Trevor has come out of the taxi gone and me I walk, we go to the step, spread right out. Right, I go. All them time that me a laugh. Me not just a laugh about it, all them time that me a laugh about it. Me I tell you. What I'm telling you, I say the happiest time. But guys, 10 days, because of the gas, I have to lay face down. They gave me a pillow with a hole in the middle. It's a sponge thing. And so face down, I'm just sleep. For 10 days, face down. And 60 minutes in an hour, 15 minutes out of each hour of the day was just for me to eat, to bathe, to do whatever I need to do. But the other 45 minutes gonna help me. Nobody, the other 45 minutes, yeah, is for me to, if I'm talking to somebody, I have to have the phone down and bend my head like this and look down. And I asked the doctor why I have to be doing that. I said, I remember back in the days when we did operation, you couldn't hang down your head. But now you have to. Him said because of the gas, that's how the healing process goes and all of that. It wasn't bad. But boy, when me have to sleep face down, I said to him when I went to my next appointment, I said, Doc, that's the hardest thing. And after 10 days, 10 days, you hear me? And they also explained to me that I will know when the gas is disappearing. It takes its time and trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, and thing. Until finally, how it ended for me is that you see like a little ball, and then the little ball just split up in pieces. I want to tell you, I never even realized when it disappeared. That was why I couldn't come back to Jamaica, because I couldn't take a flight while having the gas in my eye. So remember, I went away for 2 months and I spent almost 5 months in total. I think it was 2 weeks less to 5 months. Yeah. Um, because I came back in the November, one day after my daughter's birthday, yeah, in 2023. But guys, I just want to say that the Gallimores took very good care of me. And I don't want to forget the first doctor that I went to, he gave me his number to contact him if anything. You hear me tell you? And I was trying to get him a couple times and weren't getting him. And when I reached back home, I sent him an email because I was like, but if you couldn't call him, I could have sent an email. And so I did send the email. And he was very pleased to hear from me and to know that everything went well and all of that. And he told me that he had seen a couple of my missed calls and all of that and stuff. Yeah, and he was trying to call me back. But guess what? At that time, the number I was using, something went wrong with it. So that's why he wasn't able to get in touch with me when he was calling back. But I'm just saying all of this to say, no matter what you go through in life, God always put people in place. And that's why we have to pray for our destiny helpers, them, you know. We have to pray for the people that we have in our life. Because separation apart from all of that, doing guys, you see, when you're going through the process and your moments, your ups and downs and all of that, the people that you have in your life and in your surrounding at the moment, they are very critical to your healing, you know. Because Jerry them, they were like, no bother with the pity party business, you know, no bother with the whatever, no bother with the, you know. I could show you guys even pictures of all of that, and I have a couple little videos that I video of myself explaining my process with the gas in the eye, stuff like that, you know. Not a lot, but I took a few pictures because I needed it as a reminder to myself how good God has been to me, how good He has been to me, Kerry-Ann Thomas. I've been blessed, and this is a testimony that I can never stop talk about. I can never, you must never stop speak of the goodness of God in your life. It will help somebody. My testimony in church helps a church sister who was going through something similar to me when she ended up going. If I didn't give my testimony, she would not have been able to call on me to help her, to motivate her, to uplift her, you know, to make her understand that, you know, trust God in the process. So our testimony is something that will help other people. So don't lose sight of that, guys. Don't lose sight of it at all.